Alrighty.
Sound good to me.
Looks good to me.
Do you want to welcome us back, Missy?
Nope.
Sweet.
I'm waiting on you.
Ah, snap. Well. I don't know. I might have pooped somewhere. But, alright guys, so hello and welcome back to Dark Ninja Gaming. I am Ninja Andrew, and with me as always is wonderful and fabulous
Ninja Misty.
And today we're going to be watching from Ninja Misty's perspective. So we're back here with our dinos here on the beach in our little dodo sanctuary, yes. Right.
Sounds plausible.
Alright. And we've got probably a few more dinosaurs since the last time that you saw things here, so I guess they're all probably in this new area of the pen, although maybe Jill they haven't seen. She's a new one.
I don't know, did they see Wesker?
They've seen Wesker, but I don't think they've seen Deborah or any of the...
There's Deborah. Hey, Deborah.
Well, right.
And Champarella. And then we've got Blossom, Professor Utonium, Buttercup, Mojo Jojo, and Bubbles. And hello, James. Welcome back. Hello, Static. Hello, Ninja Blitz. Oh, no, it's okay, James. I enjoy it. And welcome back, Slayer. Welcome back, Travis. Oh, you got your PS4. Sweet.
Sweet. Travis, very nice. How are you liking it so far? Oh.
And James, you can appreciate the dodos. We've got Sombra. Well, we've got Herp Derp. May. Herp. Symmetra. Reaper. Diva. Derp. Junkrat. And Genji.
Boom. The collection's coming along with you, and they keep laying eggs too. There's another one.
And then I've got my baby, one. Lady Death.
Ooh. Who is it here? Let's see. Herp just had twins, Misty.
Well, that sounds about right. And you can carry your pet. Let me show you guys. Whoops. See?
Right.
I can carry Lady
on your shoulder.
Death on my shoulder.
And then you can like toss her off and she'll like go flying. If she's on like, you know, flying abilities and all that
Static,
stuff.
Why wouldn't you be able to play with us on DCUO?
Because we're not playing.
No, he's saying if you got a PS4.
Uh-oh.
We're on PS4. Your character transfers over. The whole shebang transfers over.
PS3 to PS4. It's the same account. Yeah.
And well, exactly, Travis. It 7 hours. It's terrible. And you're going to help me with comments tonight, Andrew, because
no problem,
I left my glasses in another room and I'm having a hard time right now.
You want to go grab them real quick? Probably better to grab them now than struggle, you know what I mean?
Or you could just watch the comments. But yeah, I can get them.
Watching them. I'm watching them.
Yeah, give me a second to grab them.
I'll run them through what our plans were for this evening.
Okay, well, let me find something more interesting to look at. Well, you're ugly, so I don't want to look at you. Here, we can, I'll turn around and I can just look at everything.
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah. Woot.
Alright, I'll just stand in front of the...
These guys?
Ah, there you go. Alright.
Alright. Oh.
I'll be right back.
So, okay, so Missy's gonna go look for her glasses real quick, guys. And basically, when Missy and I were playing earlier, we were sort of like hashing out ideas for what we wanted to do as far as like continuing the space and building like pens for all of our dinosaurs. So basically, what we decided to do is we think we're gonna build a giant frickin' mansion on the top of the like ridge that's overlooking our stuff. So then we can have a bunch of like fenced-in pens down below with all of our dinos. So Misty and I were pretty much gonna work today, I think, on building a giant mansion on top of the hill. At least as as much as we can build out of wood at this point, because I haven't invested in a lot of other skills here. But oh my god, Buttercup just had a baby or pooped, one or the other. But yeah, all of the dinos that you can tame will, if you get a male and a female and put them together, they'll have babies. I think it was Buttercup just had a baby, Misty. But,
Oh, there you go. And Ninja Blitz, you are watching from my perspective. Static, it's not a different server. Y'all play together. And let's see.
your plant has turned from a midling into a growth lane, Misty. I don't know what that means, but it's a thing.
My plant?
Yeah, it's
Oh, well, hey.
Probably like the whole size.
Okay, well, I'd like to take a look at that.
Right. It's our
Oh,
test
hey,
plot,
yeah, look
right?
at that.
Right?
Wow, it only took it like 16 days. We'll starve to death. How perfect. Oh, let me go put Lady Death back in the house, because I don't want to run the risk of losing her in an unfortunate dinosaur accident.
Right. So I ran them over the plan of that we're probably going to try to build some kind of crazy wooden mansion on top of the hill here.
Look at this, they poop all the time. I need to level them all up, too, again.
The dodos, or?
Everybody.
Everybody. I'll put some levels in on these guys that are here. I'll put in whatever they need. If you want to do those guys real quick, that's fine,
Let's see. Where's Blossom? Or Bubbles. There we go.
Yeah, you'll have to remember, like, which is your main, I guess,
Oh, that's probably the highest level one, though, right?
Yeah, it is the highest, that's for sure.
Okay, and I'll let you level up Mojo Jojo, because I don't know, what you...
That's cool. Thank you. I've been putting it into just melee damage pretty much on him, just in the off chance that we ever need to fight something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you level up? Okay, you leveled up Buttercup. What about Chomperella?
Yeah, I think I got Chomperella too.
And Deborah and Wesker?
Yep, they're all good.
Okay. Is their food okay? Alright. Oh, I need to put some stuff out of my inventory, apparently. Oh, for Pete's sakes. There we go. Man, all you hear is, like, poop sound. Is there a way to turn that off? Like, so you don't have to constantly... I don't know why you're laughing, like...
Because it's so true that it's all you hear. It's like you stand outside and it's just like one dodo after the next, after the next, after the next. Like there's constantly one that's pooping. That's same with the other dinos. It's just like a poop symphony.
It's true. Hey, Shadow Dragon, welcome back. It's exactly, James. This is a high poop generating experience.
Here. Yeah.
Are we taking the birds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would say take them up, and then we'll have a way to escape if we need to.
Oh god. Shadow Dragon says he logged on and the first sound was a poop sound. That kind of sums up our experience here at DNG.
Right?
One big poop sound.
Thanks for noticing. Oh, good. Yeah, put that in, and yeah, I'll meet you up on the cliff here. If there's anything that we particularly need, we can always come back down to the house and grab it, like hide or flint or something. But
I'm gonna just look and make sure there's nothing, near the base.
Probably a good idea. I guess I'll take a look around up here and make sure that nothing's going to come rampaging out of the forest and try to eat our faces.
I see some
Oh, there's
carnies across the water, but they're not close.
I think we found these ruins before. Okay, so there's some ruins up here.
Yeah, those are the ones that when you were going for the
Carnos.
welcome back, Sammy, and welcome to the big poop sounds.
That's right.
Although not so much now that we're away from the base.
Thank God, right? Finally some rest.
So you can change your perspective from, looking from a third person to the first person. It's just kind of, really neither one is ideal for me because of the big horn. Makes it hard to see as well.
Right.
Oh, there's another dodo. Hey.
There you go.
Alright, so stay. Oh. Do you hear me whistling? Because it's doing that thing. Okay, there we go.
I'm not near enough to you probably, but...
Okay. I think it whistled then.
Okay. So, I guess the first job to do is to pick up a spot for the base. I feel like...
Well, I would imagine...
This is probably the flattest spot right here.
Take down these rocks.
Overlooking.
Right?
Yeah, that works.
And...
So we probably need a box.
Do you have materials?
I'm just going to take out this tree here and I'll build one.
Okay. Should I use the pick or the axe on the rock?
Probably pick, because that'll give you more flint than stone.
Okay. I just didn't know what we needed more of.
Flint can be used to make like the spears and the arrowheads, so at least that's like stuff we use on a pretty regular basis right now. Whereas I feel like we could get something to help mine stone later.
Fudge sticks. It broke. Okay. Well, that's sage advice, James.
Oh yeah.
At least
the reverse is also true, right?
Well, I don't know. At least the rocks here don't take as long to break down as like 7 days to die.
Oh my god, right?
Those rocks took forever.
Okay, so right on the edge of this hill here, I'm gonna put our 2 storage boxes.
And you probably want to empty out frequently because we don't want to get in a situation where we need to flee and we're too heavy and we can't fly.
Nope, that sounds like a plan to me.
And then, bad things happen.
Who are you calling too heavy?
I'm not pointing fingers. But I'm just saying.
Right?
I'm beating this rock. Of course I'm grunting. It's hard back-breaking labor. It sounds more like I'm karate chopping it, though.
Right? Your ki, Misty? Is that your...
Sure.
Are you focusing your
Yeah.
ki? Right? There you go. Oh, good.
Now remember that those carnivores ran up the hill yesterday, so just...
They did, but I think that's... Oh, well, yeah, we are kind of close to that. I thought it was like more like closer to that other rock over there, further in the distance. I think we'll be okay. We'll probably, like, if we see a parasaur go running past...
Sure.
It's like, oh, where's that going? It's like, yes.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Right?
Oh, crap. There's, like, Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start collecting wood, I guess. I'll just like go back through here and thin out some of these trees and just be
Hey Slayer, it's
careful
just
and
like real life. I'm breaking the rock, almost hit Andrew in the head with a pick. It's just hazards of doing business.
They call me Dirt Killer.
Who used to call you Dirt Killer? Who was that?
It was Rye.
Was it Rye?
Yeah.
It was Rye, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hey man, I'm down. Dirt Killer is a sweet frickin' nickname, man.
Oh my gosh.
Dirt can't hold me.
Now this thing they're doing in DC by allowing people just to laze away and not put in the work, is that for the anniversary or is it limited or what are they doing? Give me the tea, everybody. I need to know.
Right.
Okay. Hello, King. Welcome back. Hello, Navy Guy Kill. Welcome back. James. Well, see, now that's one of the mysteries of life. Okay, just for anniversary. Gotcha. Oh, there you go, Shadow. Beating rocks must be trending. That's basically what we're doing in the DCO event, too. There you go, Tammy.
There you go.
The tree needs life alert.
I can't get up.
And apparently Andrew needs one as well.
Please send help.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, yeah. It's been too long.
Hey, the day will come when you're gonna need that life alert.
Man. Oh, man.
You're laughing now.
What? Like...
What'd you say?
And the clapper.
Oh, man.
Like
Man, if I had the clapper now...
Show, like... No, I mean, you can still get it. You can get it for your phone. You can turn your phone in, like, with those, like, online enabled...
Sure, you have to buy the special
right?
bulbs or whatever. I haven't reached that level yet.
Right? No, I hear you.
See, Slayer, I can't do that. Because one time in Red Dead Redemption, I shot Andrew in the face, and I'm pretty sure he still hasn't forgiven me.
Oh, no, it's fine. I've gotten over it now.
You weren't happy at the time.
I wasn't happy at the time, but we went on to then play, like, the Undead Nightmare and the Bigfoot thing, and...
Hey, I just assumed you were gonna shoot me, so, you know.
Hey, man.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Thanks, Misty. Shoot me in the face.
Well...
I'm walking up from the other side.
That's how the West was won.
Right? Oh, gosh.
Okay, so Shadow, it's a free one for the anniversary, but it's also a new marketplace item. Ah.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Right? I guess it is, you know?
I remember when they gave an awesome cape for an anniversary event.
A cape and some
Ooh,
cake and some fireworks.
It's a cute little dodo.
Alright, so what can I make here? That's how I'm starting. I should have grabbed fiber before I came up here. Maybe I'll run back down to the house and grab some, but...
Pick some... Oh,
yeah, you pick it, then like 2 seconds later you still need another stack of it, you know? And then you have to get rid of all these dang berries every single time. Alright, there we go. Craftables. What am I missing now, of course?
And help me with comments when you can.
Yes, I'll take a look here. Boom. I don't know about that, Shadow. I don't know about all MMOs need to have it eventually. I think that's just once again a sign of bad game design when it comes to MMOs, where they then need to fix the problem several years down the line because they didn't take that into account in their original plans. It's like, okay, you know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, exactly, we're not into skipping either, because it's kind of like, we put in the work to get where we are today, to get all of those skill points, and now it's like, oh, what, 5 years later you're just going to hand them out for free or charge people for them? You know what I mean? That's like...
Oh no,
doesn't make me
Slayer and James, I didn't kill it. You have to punch it in the face so you can tame it.
That's how the dodos all died. Misty was punching him in the face.
Now that is not true. Exactly, Shadow. I would prefer a base or style item. I'm not into skipping either.
Right.
And Ninja Blitz,
boom.
He says boom.
Yeah, I say boom. It's boom, but it's just a really big boom.
It's such a big boom, it's a boom.
Doesn't it? Boom. Oh, God.
Hello, Dave. Welcome back.
Hope you're having a good night. Welcome back, Dave. How's it been going?
I did put it to stay there. Oh, here's another one.
I was kind of doing some thinking in my head earlier, Misty, and I was wondering what you thought about trying to recreate something that's kind of like, you remember that base in 7 Days that we had that was made in like the logging house?
The one that I didn't like?
Oh, the one you didn't like, that one? Dang it. I was just thinking like if we take a big box, right, and then on the inside of it, kind of like the old base, right? Make it wider in between the sets of stairs and make like a sort of balcony ridge that goes around part of it or something.
Well, here's the thing. You just do whatever you want to do. How about that? Because I don't want to argue with you, and
oh, man.
I don't care. I'll just complain later.
Okay, Misty. Sounds like a deal.
And Shadow, I'm not happy about some of these feats they awarded, and the skill points is too high based on the common stats I see.
It's like, what feats are they rewarding?
Let me ask you.
Awarding? Let me just finish, Misty. Are they awarding your briefings, investigations, and collections feats, and you don't have to do anything? Because if that's the case, like, I'm done playing the game now. You know what I mean? Like, right now I'm done playing the game. You know? Because of the millions that they made me spend on those things back, you know what I mean, year 2 and 3. Because they didn't fix their marketplace, and now if they're just giving those away for free, I'm done. You know?
And also, if you buy it in the marketplace, do you get the skill points with it? Because that's kind of cheesy too.
I would imagine that if that's what they mean, yeah.
Oh, good, Dave. I'm glad it's going okay.
Nice.
And James, the dodo bird noise reminds me of the little green dinos from Jurassic Park before they attack. Nice.
Right.
And James said he'll look right now, Andrew, unless Shadow knows. Hello, Needy. Welcome back. And Static, Andrew's just expressing his outrage at the moment, so I don't know. I don't know what Andrew's gonna do. And
Burn them.
Ninja Blitz. Have you guys ever heard of a show called The Gibbler Gallop? Nope.
No, I can't say that I have.
And Shadow, I don't believe they're offering the collection ones. Most are okay, like barrels, breakouts, etc. Welcome back, Savior. Free level up and a boost to 100 CR. Yeah, apparently so. And
then it could also be kind of like a, like if you and I both know you get those feats anyways just by playing the game. So it's like if they're just throwaway frickin' things, it's kind of like they're gonna charge you for something you were gonna get anyways. That's a little bit like of a shady.
And then Shadow says the ones I have a problem with are the grindy ones like Chess, Fanboy, Gathering, etc.
Gathering would be a huge one.
And Ninja Blitz, I meant Dance. Oh, so the Gibbler Dance? I don't know.
But like just for example, if they were to include Gathering in, you know what I mean? It's like you introduce these features, quote unquote, back in the day of like the what are they called? The exobytes, and everybody's supposed to pick those up, and everybody's supposed to make all these craftables, and now it's like, oh, so a couple years later, just skip those guys because apparently nobody's doing them anyways. It's like, why did you make them in the first place then? You know?
Oh my god, I'm over encumbered.
Yep. I'm moving at a snail's pace here. Best thing to do is like make the pieces, the parts in your inventory, like collect the wood, make a part, collect more wood, make a part, because you can carry more like foundations than you can carry stacks of wood.
Well, see, that's where like I don't really know what you need.
Just like foundations, window walls, regular walls, doors, ceilings, like just we need a whole big stack of everything, and then we'll be able to like start, and then we'll be able to see what else it is that we need to make. You know what I mean? The other thing I should do is I should make a bunch of thatch foundations, because it's much easier to lay stuff out in thatch and make a mistake than it is to spend a whole bunch of, time making wood stuff and then
It's true.
So I'm gonna make a few thatch foundations here. Actually, I need a stone.
And the only Gibbler that I'm familiar with is Kimmy Gibbler from Full House. So is it something to do with
kind of memory, Misty?
Is it a Gibbler reference there? Let's see. We may need another chest.
Okay, the one that I'm in is kind of empty at the moment, so if you can use more space, there's.
Okay, and let's see. Alright. Oh, there you go. Needy isn't the Gibbler Gallop from Fuller House. Oh, there you go. Ninja Blitz called the Gibbler Gallop. James, they probably compiled the most bought feats with replays and gave those for free. I now have 60 skill points with 48 of 60 unused. I was level 15. And DC is making me over encumbered. There you go. And Ninja Blitz, it goes like this: sparkle and sparkle and spin and spin and spank, 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 spank. No, can't say I'm familiar with that, but I'm intrigued. And Shadow,
sounds like something else that
Shadow says they have gathering up to 5,000. That's way too high. They have chests up to 1,000. I don't even have that one myself. Me either, Shadow. Glad they're just handing that one off. Okay, Needy Ninjas from Fuller House, Kimmy Gibbler. Okay, so at least I was right on the Gibbler front.
Right.
And Static DNG, do you ever play DCO when you're not streaming or helping people with feats and all that?
Nope.
Not so much anymore. Used to do that a fair amount, but I don't have a lot of super amounts of free time, and when I do and I'm playing, usually checking out newer stuff, just because kind of not happy with Daybreak and the direction they've taken the game. And Tammy, I got 36 skill points with the one I leveled up to 100. Okay, James, I haven't opened the gear supply chest yet. And it gave you 15 power points. Well, there you go. I just don't know if they're trying to kill the game or what they're doing.
You know? Eat out the last few remaining.
It's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah.
It's too bad there's not a way to level the ground.
Right. That's the one thing that 7 Days had going for it that was pretty good.
I'm just looking this way to make sure that we're...
Yep. I'm gonna start laying out thatch foundations.
Sure.
You know, and then that'll give us an idea of if we need to move things or...
And Static's offering to help anybody level up in DC that needs a hand, so that's very nice of Static. And
there you go.
there's a ton of trees. It's hard to see, though.
Can't see the forest for the trees.
Something like that. Man, the worst is to kind of be in an area and all of a sudden you hear something like breathing down your neck. You have that real Jurassic Park moment.
It's true, though.
Alright, Ninja Blitz, have a good night, and we will see you next time.
You'll hear something next to you that sounds like a frickin' like raptor or something. You'll turn around and it's a turtle. You know?
Turtle, turtle.
Turtle?
Yertle, turtle?
Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club?
Nope.
I had a feeling that was going to be a problem. So.
Shadow, it feels like they're just turning it into, like, every time you turn around you can buy your way to where you need to be, almost. It just... It's become frustrating and disappointing. To me. I know a lot of people still play it and like the structure and direction it's going. It's just... I don't know, it feels like every time I turn around, it's like, oh, hey, here's, you know, something that you can go spend more money on and more money on and more money on and get your character, and I don't know. It may just be old age. I'm becoming grumpier, more cynical.
Right? But, you know, it's a fair statement, you know?
Shadow said, I don't think they're trying to kill it. They need to get people to the current tier. But the one thing about DCO that makes it an issue is skill points. Other MMOs don't have that factor. Why does everybody need to be at the current tier, though?
That's the part that I don't understand either. I guess because they want to sell that to you, right?
Maybe.
We're gonna be a little bit limited by space here, I think. Let's see what we can do. Can always build bigger levels up from where we are. Where we started from.
And Shadow said, or I should say skill point CR factor. Hello, Mr. Super. It's alright, and have a good night.
Thank you for dropping by. Bye.
Shadow says the current tier is where they make money. Well...
I think it's short term, maybe, right? But I think long term, you're supposed to be trying to make money off the entire game, right? It's a little bit short-sighted to only focus on that one aspect and ignore everything. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all to me.
Just seems like if they made a richer experience across the board, what they need to do is just make the next-gen game.
The next DCUO, yeah. Well, it's definitely a sign that it's getting closer to that stage, because if they're having to resort to stuff like this to, you know what I mean?
And then Shadow said, an MMO always grows, but the team stays the same size, so it becomes a monster to control. Well, see, what they did, though, is they like, made all these choices and to make things worse, like what they did to PvP.
Just the fact of continually adding content and not fixing the problems that they already made for themselves. Like, it's kind of like, how did you not see this coming? Especially with a small team working on it, that it was going to turn into something like this, you know? Like, it doesn't speak to it being a very healthy game when, you know what I mean, the developers are only focused on one specific aspect of it at the expense of every single thing else that's in the game. I don't know how that's going to convince people to, you know, invest in the game. And most of the stuff that they do expect to do invest in now are just cash grabs, like booster bundles and, you know, things like this. You know?
I get what you're saying, Shadow. He said, let's say we go another 10 years and with the same size team, anytime they spend on T3 is time not spent on T20 or whatever. What I'd like to see them do is they should be spending time enhancing all the tiers as they go along. Like this month we get one new thing at tier, you know, 2, and we get, you know, 2 things at whatever the current tier is, and you kind of build it up that way. That way it's an enriching experience as you go along, and then go back and allow you to get a reduced amount, but still allow you to make marks of victory off the lower level content. So then if like a new T4 raid came out, I would totally go play it, because I'd want to see the new content and I'd get something out of doing it as well. And people coming along would have, or if you're leveling up multiple characters, you'd have a richer experience. But, you know, I know that's not going to happen, so it doesn't matter.
And like, I don't get why it doesn't make sense to organize the game in a different way, where tiers and CR level and all these things are less important, and it's more content based, and it's more about running all of the different content that's available, and then it wouldn't matter what the tier is that you're adding to the game, and, you know what I mean, and all that kind of stuff if you already had access to stuff. So, I don't know. I think they've made the problems and now they're just making things worse. Or trying to, you know, a sinking ship with a hammer and nail, you know what I mean? Like,
but I'll see it out till its end.
always the fiber. That's the...
Why can't you throw your torch down?
You can.
Oh, okay. It's L2.
Kind of like aim, I guess. Man, what can I get rid of here?
Static, I'm hoping to see, like, the next incarnation of DC Universe Online. I think, you know, clearly they had success with it, and it would be nice to see.
I hope that they take a long, hard look at what they did and maybe change some of their, you know what I mean, mistakes that they made, but I'm kind of skeptical after seeing all the things that they're doing and all the things they've decided to do now, that it's like, is the next DCUO just going to be all cash grab right from the beginning? You know what I mean? Like, start with booster bundles, start with, you know what I mean?
Well, I wouldn't mind booster bundles.
Yeah.
I mean, that, like, I don't have a problem, you know, if it's like, oh, hey, you want to...
I just still have a problem paying for textures, like paying $10, $20 for a texture, you know what I mean?
Good night, Tammy. We will see you next time.
Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good night.
And Shadow said, I think they're experimenting with that where all tiers play together. The event is doing very well. Alright, Slayer. We will catch you next time. Have a good night.
And thanks for dropping by. Everybody's leaving because we're talking bad about DC Romance.
Well, we knew the day was coming.
Oh, snap. Okay.
So what all do we need here?
Well, I'm trying to lay out a foundation that's going to work here. And it's kind of like if it gets too high or too low in certain places, then you can't place the things. And I'm just trying to find, like, what's the optimal spot to lay out our first piece. And I think something like that might end up being it, as long as we can... Like, this is... I'm just totally just testing with these things right now.
Sure.
And no, I think it's going to be too high. So it's somewhere in between these two heights. We need to build it. Alright, we'll build some more. Once we get, like, the base sorted, then it's easier from there. But you're right about it. Needing to be able to adjust to the ground level.
Sure. I'm just putting stuff into the...
Sure. If you want to make, like, if there's more wood and all the stuff there, just make, like, more foundations or ceilings. You always need them.
I made walls and...
That's perfect.
There you go, Static. I hate this game, but the content is so good. Plus, I like Andrew's laugh. It's funny. Which game do you hate, Static?
I'm really liking Dinosaur Island here, Ark Survival Zone. Like, for what
This probably
is,
isn't the
looks
most
really
exciting
good.
thing to watch at the moment, though.
Oh, man.
'Cause
What
I'm
is
bored.
the most exciting thing to watch, Misty? I know.
Why do you hate this game, Static? Just out of curiosity. You can go into multiplayer, you can fight dinosaurs, you can go on adventures, very Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park mashup.
We have pets.
You can poop. See?
It's a pretty big selling point right there that you got there, Misty.
Oh, God. It's sold
Pooping
me,
is
right?
important. Right. I always knew you were my kind of gal, Misty.
Well, had you it. Right. Perfect. Oh, God. See, the thing is, Static, is I'm kind of bored in DC.
Right?
Doing the same old, same old.
That we were doing, still using the exact same loadout that I was using 5 years ago. Gosh. Okay, I think I finally got it here.
Alright, I'm gonna have to fly away and do something or something.
Okay, do you want to try and find us hide?
Oh.
Yeah, it's all on you, Misty. Don't die.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, snap.
I see a parasaur, but it's down. I'm just gonna take a little walk and see what I see.
Yeah, totally.
I can only go within 250 feet of you with this reverse dinosaur restraining order that I have.
You got a, one of those ankle, what is it? The
House monitor, ankle bracelet.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it looks like there's a stegosaurus caught in a tree over here.
You want to take care of it for us?
Do you, like, tame it, or kill it?
Yeah, we need some stegomosauruses.
We do?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, what did I do? What does it eat?
Berries. Probably major berries, but could be, you know, the yellow ones or... Yeah, probably not the red ones.
Okay. Oh, there you go, James. You think I think slightly different of you now, Misty, in a higher regard. Sweet.
She's one special gal.
Thanks, Andrew.
I'm not sure what we're talking about.
Just keep talking.
Nah, Misty, you have a good sense of humor. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that you can roll with. Which is...
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Why did the ground start shaking?
Is there something near you?
It started shaking before I shot the Stegosaurus.
Well, the Stegosaurus makes the ground shake. It's kind of like, they're big enough.
Do I need to shoot it in the head?
Shooting it in the head will increase the speed of it going down.
I feel awful.
So, aw.
I'm shooting it. It's like looking at me.
You're helping it, Misty.
Can you check comments?
Yeah, that's cool. Static says, nothing is the same with Shoki.
Oh, bless its little heart.
He's getting on my case for pooping. I can't help it, Static. It's just part of the game.
What? Now, you said what kind of berries does it eat?
Probably the purple ones, Meho. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm probably gonna need, like, more of those.
Gotcha.
I didn't kill it, Static. I'm taming it. You have to knock it out.
I didn't choose the dinosaur life. Dinosaur life chose me.
You knock it out with trank berries? Or trank arrows?
And the berries, once it's down. Those away, those away. I've got, there's 56 narcotics over here in the,
I've got narcotics.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Okay, and fiber. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to get our, even just to leave the stego up here. Use the stego for collecting berries up here on the hill. There's a ton of these berry bushes around here. Oh, I pooped again. Sorry, Static.
He can't hear you. You're too far
Oh,
away.
I see. Then I could have just kept it quiet.
That's right.
No, nobody would have been the wiser.
Yes, Static. I do remember the nightmare you were talking about. Oh, let's see. Female dodo.
What level is the trike that you're...
Not trike. Stego.
Sorry, the stego.
I think level 9, so...
Alright, that's not bad.
I'm gonna have to get more...
More...
berries.
What kind is it eating?
I think it's eating the Meho berries. I'm gonna put
Okay.
other ones in there just in case, but I think it's the Meho.
I've got 66 on me that I'm gonna run by you when I can get over there.
There you go, Dave. Sounds like a wounded puppy. And... What? What did you say?
I said when I poop. Misty's sense of humor is quickly running out.
It's too bad that Freud is dead.
Right?
You'd make a good study.
Oh man, he would have enjoyed me. Yeah, exactly, man. Hell yeah, yeah.
Well, there you go, Needy. Now you have a CR 100.
There you go.
And Static, you know what villain I am for my YouTube wallpaper. I can't really see it because it's so small on my phone, but... Oh, what is that? Oh, I guess it's my own footsteps. Well, way to freak myself out. And... let's see here. Yeah, I imagine playing this game in a PvP server would be all kinds of frustrating.
Right?
Hopefully we'll be safe over here because this is slow going.
This Stego?
Yep.
Ah, dang it. Yeah, it's going slow over here too.
It's doing what?
It's going slow here too. I think I finally got it done.
What, with your build?
Yeah, the adjusting of the floor height. I'll just do what I can with what I got from here. I don't want to adjust it too many more times.
I'm just gonna try not to move around a lot because I don't want to accidentally alert something to my presence. It's tranquil being out here, though. Like, I mean, you know, there's always the possibility that something will round the corner to eat your face. But until that happens, you know, it's kind of zen.
Right? It's kind of like, that's like kind of the feeling that I get out of Skyrim, but if you combine that with like some really awesome atmospheric music that like made it like mood music, you know, it makes it feel like it's even more freaking epic, and like the winds blow in and you're like, holy shit, this is fun. No. Okay, so coming along, it's coming along. I need some more parts.
I don't know if you can build a hammock.
I'm not sure, actually. That would be hilarious if you could. I know you can build beds and stuff.
Let's see.
To, like, respawn.
I know that it's not... Ah, you can build a sword.
Yes, sword and a shield.
Yeah, I know you can build a shield.
Pretty sweet.
You can mount their heads on your wall? Really?
There's some of them you can make, like, you know.
Oh, that's kind of disturbing.
A T-Rex or a, well, you know, the T-Rex or the one that looks like the elk or whatever. You know, it's pretty much like a big moose head on your wall. You know.
Well, if you say so. Alright, static.
Make one with googly eyes and its tongue sticking out.
Great.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Static. We'll catch you on the flip side. Oh, by the way, guys, Theme Thursdays, James Bond night.
Missed you. Yeah, he was saying James
So,
Bond. That would be a good idea.
Show us your best Bond or your best villain.
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
Please come with your bad accents and impersonations.
Right? Oh god, I could say a bunch of terrible, terrible things, but I won't.
Oh, you probably will.
Lines from James Bond movies, yes.
You got to see that exhibit. Was that last year?
I think it might have been the year before, but yeah, I saw an exhibit of like all the original Bond stuff, like costumes and props and just like quite a bit of history, like the real golden gun, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm trying to like think of, it's been a little while, but tons of costumes, just slices of history. I think there might have been a car or two, I can't remember. Moving a little bit faster, there we go.
And also, need to check out DCO Blogspot. They have lots of info there as well. And yeah, Kazak. Wow, it's been a while since there too, eh, Andrew?
Right?
Yeah. Since we've seen Kazak.
Haven't seen that guy in forever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ages ago. Friends of them on Facebook, but
he was a nice guy.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. So yeah, check out all the things. He probably doesn't play anymore, to be honest, but I don't know for certain. I just haven't seen him around in a long, long time. Are you gonna wear your tuxedo tomorrow night? Oh, there he goes. Static's handing out cookies before he goes.
Sweet.
See,
What
it's
kind
a
of
cookie. It's good enough for me.
Chocolate chip, Oreo. I don't know, what other good cookies are there?
I saw a recipe on Facebook for an Oreo dump cake. They should find a different way to call those recipes.
Hey man. You just dump it all in the pan and it's ready to go, right?
Yeah, but, doesn't sound appetizing.
It doesn't.
No. Yeah, there was this dump cake we used to make back in the day. It had like cake mix and cherry pie filling and I can't remember, maybe pineapple. It was so good you like want to eat the entire thing. It's terrible. It should be called like you're gonna become like obese cake because it was good. James, we do have Jimmy John's up here, but I've never been to one. And Static said all kinds of cookies. There's cookies, don't judge, Andrew.
Hey man, I like cookies.
C is for cookie.
Everything except for shortbread. I mean...
You don't like shortbread?
Some types of shortbread. I like Christmas shortbread cookies, but I don't like, like those like heavy... just shortbread cookies, where it's like, no. You know what I mean?
I lived off of shortbread cookies when I went to the UK because most of the food that I came across sucked.
I see.
Yeah, very different from... They had like this dry ass chicken, and then I went to like the pizza place and they were eating baked potatoes with their pizza, and I'm like, what is this witchcraft that's going on?
Right?
It's some strange things. You know, blood pudding or whatever. Like, no.
No, I'm good. Get
The
on
thing
that
that
thing.
threw me there as I saw it, and I was like, oh, it looks like Jimmy Dean's sausage. And it's like, no, that's blood pudding. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no thanks. So it's like, yeah, I'll just go to the Hard Rock.
Right?
Yeah. Give me
There
your
you go.
best Americanized food. I did have some decent. I went to a pub and had, fish and chips because I had to do the tourist thing.
There you go.
It was okay.
You know?
I'm sure if I had somebody taking me to like the culinary hotspots, it would have been a different experience.
Sure.
I just liked finding the little tiny cars, and I was like, I can lift this car. Like how dainty they are.
Mr. Bean's car.
Yeah, there were like so many tiny cars. That's before you saw like all the tiny cars that are, around now. I
Right?
thought it was hilarious. There you go, Shadow. It says UK has gotten better with food over the years. Yeah, I'm sure there was probably a lot of nice places that could have gone but didn't know about. I was young, I'm wiser now. It would be a different experience. It was a lot of fun though. I need to I used to travel all the time. I don't know what's happened. I need to travel again. I like traveling.
Spread your wings and fly?
Psh, yeah. Go back to the islands. Oh, come on, tame, oh my god. See, I think the thing is with this game is you have to get kind of your baseline established before you can really start having adventures.
It's true. And that's part of the game, is the customization of your experience.
Yeah, I just know that this isn't the most compelling thing in the world right now.
Sure. Well, hey man, you're taming a stego. That's pretty... I can't do that in the real world.
Great, Andrew.
Just saying. But now I'm hungry for food, Misty. Thank you. That's just what I needed.
Oh, well, pick yourself some berries.
Right?
Yep, pretty much. And it's gonna take a while regardless. Why does school suck, Static? Well, I actually Don't have to ask. And hello, Fire. Your name? Welcome to the stream.
Having a good night.
See, there you go, James. Boston has awesome fish and chips. I could see that. Have a good night, Static. Well, there you go, James. You went to Chicago 3 times last year. That's a record for you.
Okay, I've got the basic, almost the basic layout laid out now, so at least the foundation, so that we'll be able to start working from there.
And Needy, somewhere on our channel there's a weapons mastery video that talks about it. If you just search for it.
Yep. Although, I don't think that there's a weapon mastery bonus to the damage anymore.
I thought that hasn't changed yet until they do the stats revamp.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
And, oh, there you go, Static. You keep getting 20 pages of math homework. Oh, that sounds terrible.
The weirdest thing about the math homework that they give you in school is that it's like, yeah, sure, it's good to understand things up until a certain point, but eventually it's just like, man, like, I think 99.9% of people, like, you know, chart parabolas in high school and then never again. You know what I mean? That's like...
Well, I think they need to make sure people understand basic math, like how to do percentages, how to balance...
read statistics.
Right.
Yeah. And, like, you know, it's useful to know how to chart things on a parabola, but, like, when everything is just an abstract concepts, it doesn't really help you if you were to understand, like, oh, charting this parabola will tell you, like, you can use that to tell you, you know, what these statistics mean. Then it's suddenly, it's like, oh, okay, that's why X is something, you know what I mean? But it's like, when it's just the abstract, it's like, how does
Sure.
that help?
And, Needy, I put a link to our weapons mastery video in the... I like how somebody comes and just gives the video a thumbs down just because. Like, honestly.
I just see that as a mark of our success. If we're good enough that somebody hates us, it's, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's probably
more
because...
than some people get in their YouTube videos.
It's probably because we're in here.
Well, yeah, in here and not in DCUO.
Yep.
Yep.
What is it Freddie Mercury says? I've paid my dues time after time.
Time after time, right?
Was it, I've been given a sentence but committed no crime?
Right?
Yeah.
Sing it, let's see, come on now.
Oh gosh. Oh,
Now how do we get from that to We Are the Champions? Because I want to get to that part.
well, you're still serving your sentence.
Ah, crap. I'm just a little silhouette of a man.
Wrong song.
Right, I know. Yeah.
But if you do the fandango, that might help you on your way to
Right.
success.
Just send me some bolts of lightning, let's see.
Very, very frightening.
Right. Oh, good.
That's true too, James. Maybe I didn't say hello fast enough or in the right way. No, it's probably somebody who's like not happy that we're not streaming DC. We still stream DC, just not 5 nights a week.
Right.
Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's a rock. Look, everybody, it's a rock.
I got a rock.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I have an idea that might solve all of my problems going forward.
What is it?
I'm gonna test that out. Well, basically, I've been kind of stuck here because it's like every once in a while it'll be like, oh, you can't place a foundation here because it can't touch the ground. And I'm like, well, what if I put a ceiling in that spot? Is that gonna work?
Maybe.
Right?
And static. Oh, there you go, James. Galileo.
Right?
The best scene is from Wayne's World. Static.
Yeah.
Misty's the champion. Andrew, you're my favorite laughing person, so second champion.
Sweet.
And hello, Purple Eye. Or should I say, meow?
Hi. Yeah.
And Static. Well, see, Static, the whole thing with Freaky Friday, it's like we all had to stand around for 45 minutes waiting on something to queue. And that's
not very exciting or entertaining for
right. All
us,
those.
even just playing. Like when we have to sign in and it's like we sign in and we're just kind of sitting there and it's like, well, what do you want to do? And it's like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And it's kind of like, run Foss 3 again? And it's kind of like, especially when you sign into the villain side, right? And it's like, you know, if people don't have the DLCs and, you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff, it's like that's all they can run anyways. So we weren't really doing a lot over there. And it's just kind of like, that's not the experience that Misty and I, you know, are looking to have on that game even. It's like we like doing, like, grinding for the seasonals because we like decorating bases. That's kind of always been something we like to do, so it's just kind of,
It's
you know,
true.
one of those things.
That is enjoyable.
You know?
I do like, you know, decorating the bases and running the seasonal stuff, and I don't mind checking out the new stuff. I just hate when you get into situations where you can't get through it.
Right. That's the other frustrating part is you try to go ahead with new content and it's like, you know, the group isn't capable of getting through, or yeah.
And will you help me keep an eye out on the comments?
I'll try. There we go. Yeah, I like Arc because, and I think the point of Arc is just to kind of have fun and use your imagination to a large part, but also to use that to do things in the game that are going to allow you to explore and have adventures and go around and just see everything there is to see in the game. It's kind of like, here's the playground, and you get to go and play in it. You get to create kind of whatever experience you want. So it's kind of like, you know, very tailored to the player experience when it comes down to it. It's like Arc is kind of whatever you make of it, you know?
Well, I think it's a combination of Indiana Jones and Jurassic Park. Because there are things to explore. You do see, like, I call them space needles. Like let me see if I can come over here. Do I have a vantage point of any of them from here? Nope. It's like the big structures that are hanging in the sky, and unfortunately from where we are right now I can't see any of them. So there's like kind of mystery surrounding as to why you're here. There's like boss fights. You can go under the sea and like deep down into like caverns and caves, and there's a lot to explore. And then there's different biomes that you can go to. We're just in the first one that we started in, but there's the mountains with the snow and, you know, bears and woolly mammoths and jungle, and I don't know what all. Andrew knows more than I do about it. Oh my gosh, almost. Come on, you can do it. So I'll be coming back with a stegosaurus and a bevy of dodos.
I see.
Ah!
Do you want to come and see how messed up this is?
I can't right now.
Okay.
I don't want to leave in case
Sure.
something happened. Well, they're always pooping, so it's a good sign. Everybody's regular.
Right.
And Static, we should play Minecraft. I wonder what you would do first. Purple Eye, where is the group? What are you gonna do? Not sure what you're asking. There you go, Dave. There's something to be said for tenacity.
And that thing is...
He's talking about getting through the new content.
Ah, yes.
See, and the thing for me, Dave, is I cycle around. I'll go on and go through all the new content. Andrew's kind of at the point where he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's kind of been there for, like, what, a year?
I would say I've been there for about 2 years, where I just, you know, it's kind of like, you know, beating the game and getting all that stuff was interesting, you know, the first couple of years that I played the game, and then not so much anymore, you know. But that's just me, you know. I've been playing the game for a long time, and, you know, when you're kind of already bored of something, it's not much of a stretch to, you know.
Static, you've been playing Minecraft for a few years. Well, there you go. What do you like best about it, Static? What keeps you going back?
The ladies.
Oh, God.
Right?
What time is it?
I'm just messing around.
Actually, it is. It's almost 11.
Right?
It's taken like a whole hour to tame the Stegosaurus. How awesome. Come on.
Well, there you go. What are you gonna name her, Misty? Or him, or her, or him, or her?
Alright, come on. Oh, I guess I need to break the tree. I don't know which one's got you stuck, though. Maybe this one. There we go. Aw, look at all of them.
Right? Alright, I'm kind of stuck back here, and I'll just wood that I don't need, or,
I did, James.
What is your name, or Misty?
James is giving you a hint in the chat.
I see it already, so it's a bit late. But very nice. That works. Oh man, I'm starving. Okay, good. Got plenty of food.
I'm impervious to the tree falling on me in here. IRL, not so much.
Okay, so this is like as large a platform as I can make.
Okay.
It has this hole in the middle of it. I'm gonna cover up that hole with like roots or something when we get around to it, but I don't think that I can do a better job of making a rectangular structure here than I've done here.
Okay, that's fine.
You know? So, now we can start replacing these with wooden pieces.
They look good. Like, she looks good, right? Detailed. I don't want to... They're gonna poop, so... Oh, that dodo's gonna get pooped on. Oh well.
Watching before the stream tonight, it's like a, you know, archaeological professor, or obviously somebody who's been educated, and he's like going over like why all of your dinosaurs are wrong.
Sure.
Right? That's pretty interesting stuff, yeah.
And... Man, James, it's funny you said that. I like, still have quite... It looks like I have a stab wound where that branch got me over the summer. Somebody the other day was like, what happened? I was like, yeah, it was a branch. Like, it looks like you were stabbed. I was like...
You were in a fight with a pirate, like...
I was in a fight with shrubbery. It was very Monty Python.
Yeah.
There you go, Dave. At least I didn't go Star Trek in color 7 of 9. Yeah, but maybe the next set.
That's right, Static. You guys are the OGs. No, we totally appreciate like all the support you guys are giving to us, and like, you know, following along and showing up all the time to watch us play, even when we don't feel like it. But we still do it for you guys. Like, that's why we're here. That's why we like doing it. You know, we've become our little family, and we like hanging out with you guys, and we don't want to like lose any of you guys, because you know what I mean. But we'll also have to just see where DCUO goes, and such other things, you know.
Is this a speech I'm going to give you when I shame you into going back to DC?
Pretty much.
Oh, goodness.
It's like, you know, I can see us going back into DCUO to do things like, you know, play the seasonals, which is, you know, the parts of the game that we actually enjoy, you know, but...
Ninja Misty will be there to the bitter end.
Right?
It's ride or die. Alright, so what are you going to start doing now? Putting down wood foundation?
So do you see,
oh, I see what you're
do you
doing.
see how I've started replacing it? So you can just go nuts. Or we
What about
could,
the hole in the middle?
that's what I said. I'm gonna fill that with. Basically, what happens is if you layer ceilings down, you can layer ceilings down over the entire floor. So I'm just gonna do that after, and then it'll look like it's all one level.
Wait, you said you're gonna lay what down?
Ceilings. If you put a
Ceilings,
ceiling down
okay.
yeah. If you put a ceiling down on top of the floor, it'll cover up the hole, and then we'll, you know what I mean, we can cover up all the spots. Wood and fiber.
Oh, there you go. James said hot tub.
What, we're all getting in the hot tub? Okay.
Oh, well, hang on a second.
What is it that Prompto says? Like, bath time! Yay!
That's right. Oh, well, see, Static, on Fridays right now, I'm doing Final Fantasy 15.
That's right.
I see you took care of that earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
That's when I was like, Right? It took me a second.
I'm like, spelling.
You spelling, and that's why the message was deleted.
But
Guys, if you're gonna be disgusting, make sure you spell correctly, okay?
at the very least, like, come on now, right? Like,
And TMI.
right? You already have an army of dodos for us up here, Misty?
Yep.
Sweet Jesus.
What do you mean for up here? They're my homies. They're rolling with me.
I just mean you could have like a set up here and a set down below.
Dave, I was just talking to James about the old Valentine's seasonal. Andrew and I loved the first Valentine's seasonal. That's actually, we were doing that. It's right after we met.
Yep.
We would
That's
go out
when
and
we fell in love.
well, that's when Andrew became incredibly delusional.
Okay, there we go. I didn't know what happened then, but I'll take it.
Oh my goodness. And Static, Monday Overwatch, Tuesday DCO, Wednesday Arc, Thursday DCO, Friday Minecraft. I like it, I see.
There you go.
Right, Monday is DC, Tuesday's Overwatch. That's right, James. See, the thing is, Static, we don't have Minecraft.
You know? It was never on the list. And like, I kind of feel like games have come a lot further in the past 10 years, you know what I mean? Like, that's why we have games like Ark right now to play, you know? You know, while Minecraft is cool and everything, it's like, you know?
I'd give it a shot, because
yeah.
I've never played it. But I imagine it was a lot like Trove.
Very similar to Trove. Very similar to Trove, yeah. I think Trove, if Trove was a survival game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you're doing similar kinds of stuff where you have to, like, keep your food up and...
Gotcha.
And all those things. And then there's things that'll come and screw up your day. So where, like, building the base in Trove was kind of a... You can do this if you want to. It's in Minecraft, it's kind of like, no, you're gonna have to build a base to survive at night and stuff like that.
when you get a chance,
Sure.
put up door frames so I'll know where to start putting walls.
Okay, sure. Well, if you have walls, do like a double stack corner on each corner. Does that make sense?
I'd just rather you put up the door frame first, but yeah, it kind of makes sense. Oh, I want to tame you, but I'll wait.
You can't control me. What? Oh. Exactly, static, you know? So just close your eyes and pretend that Ark is just Minecraft rounded. You know? Because then it's pretty much the same thing, right? We're just playing two-player Minecraft with dinosaurs.
But you could go in and play with a bunch of people, and then they could come sabotage all your dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what happened. I think I've got like 2 chests built for the
Once we
big
have the house.
storage chests.
Nice, that'll be good.
Alright, Static,
Okay.
and we're probably about ready to end this too because it's after 11.
Yeah.
But we will see you tomorrow, and have a good day at school. Hopefully they won't try to kill you with math.
She blinded me with science.
I was going to say, or blind you with science. Thanks for ruining the punchline.
No problem. See you anytime.
Fudge.
And if you wanna wind it down here, and you know what I mean. I was just gonna keep working, and you know, we're all good.
Hang on just a second. Okay.
Sweet.
Let me get back over here. And stand on our giant platform, because why not, right?
Right.
Alright, guys.
Looking boxes.
Thank you for coming to hang out with us in Ark. And feed a dinosaur a bunch of berries. Because that was about
Pretty
the
much,
extent of the excitement. It'll get more exciting, I would imagine, as time goes along. We will be back tomorrow night. Probably tomorrow night at 9:30 or 10, because it's Mucho Mexico.
Let's go for 10. That's fine.
So, ay caramba. We'll be back tomorrow night at 10 for Theme Thursday in DCUO. And remember, it's going to be James Bond night. So, you can come stirred or shaken and hang out with us there. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're watching this and you like what you see and you're new, please subscribe and come hang out with us. And follow us on social media at the Twitters and the Instagrams and all of that good stuff. And join us next time for more epic adventures here on Dork Ninja Gaming. Bye!
And thank you guys. Honestly.